Good morning, good morning. All right. So happy Friday, friends. Hello. And I made it. Oh, you can see my light. I had to readjust everything. We had our mystery card party with my upline last night. And so we do that via Zoom. And so everything, I kind of moved everything so that I could be on our Zoom call and not have the light shining in my face there. So happy Friday. Hope everybody is well and ready for a weekend. Today's 15-minute card is a holiday joy fold, which is what we did last night at our mystery card party. And it turned out so cute, and it's a very easy card. So I thought, why don't we just do that today? And we'll do an autumn card and a Christmas card. I had to look at my stamp sets there to see what I had. So my autumn card, I'm using some retired sets. I'm using Gather Together and the coordinating paper that was with that. And then for the Christmas one, I'm using a current set, Words of Cheer, and the Penguin Playmate paper that you can still get for free during celebration through September. We're almost out of time. So if you want to get that paper, you need to do that. So here is, look at that, I got the right screen. Here are the dimensions for today's card. I don't think I put on here, oh, I did. The small DSP card dimensions, 3.5 by 2 inches. Those are kind of optional. During the party last night, Anne gave us a little tip into making these into gift card holders, and so that would be the dimension if you want to make your card into a gift card holder today. All right, everybody have that? If not, you can always, go back on the replay and grab those dimensions. And I'm like way off screen. What? Oh, because I moved the camera. That's why. I was gonna say, what happened? So here's my card from last night. Isn't that cute? And it opens like this. I haven't done an inside yet. I will, because I went in this morning then and I added the gift card holder part. I did decide to change my dimensions because I couldn't remember what Anne had told us last night, and so I just kind of did this from what I thought would fit. But I think my gift card is a little bit too difficult to get out, so I did cut this pocket down by 1/2 inch, and I updated the instructions sheet, so that is correct, and we won't have to worry that way about the fold in the card. But we've done something like this in the past, but they opened sideways, and I've had a panel from the front going across. So there are many variations to this card. All right, let me get through my quick announcements first. Here's my shopping code for the month of September through the 24th. I'm going to have to pay attention to that because that'll be ready to change soon. A reminder that if you're interested in joining the Free Spirit Stamp Club, it doesn't cost you anything. You just commit to making a monthly purchase through my Stampin' Up! Online store each month. And then you are eligible to earn the host rewards and get birthday bonuses and club specials. You earn bonus stars so you could get a free stamp or die set. I was going to pull out. Oh, October 6th and 7th is the holiday Stamp-A-Stack. And I'm actually getting reservations. And I did have somebody ask me a question. And when I look at this, I guess it was a valid question. They asked if it was really going to be a 5-hour workshop. It's not 5 hours. You can pick any time between 3 o'clock and 8 o'clock p.m. to come and make your 12 cards. It should take a couple of hours. I would, especially if you're not used to making cards. If you're used to making cards, you're going to whip them out in no time because there will be 4 designs. You'll make 3 of each of those designs. And all the cardstock and paper bits will all be cut and ready for you. You'll just do your stamping and gluing your card parts all together, putting your bits together. So it won't take 5 hours, so don't panic and think that I'm going to keep you here all evening. If you're interested, just email me at diane@BohoStamper.com. That's probably easier to see. And let me know which day, either the 6th or the 7th, and about what time you will be arriving so that I can have all of your card parts ready. Now I think I need to put the light back down a little bit so you can see. Right. We'll start with the autumn card. I'm going to put my little Halloween one there so that I can keep an eye on what I'm doing. And get rid of my cardboard. Hopefully we're not going to blur the camera up too much. I'm using Cajun Craze and Early Espresso because that's what matches my designer series papers. So if you are using different pattern paper, and you please use the papers that you have, don't feel like you have to rush out and buy everything new. If you have some paper that you like, use it. Okay. So I'm going to start. Oh, that was nice. I covered up my measurements with that. My paper towel, so when I get sticky. So I have a card base. I have a bunch of extra bits here too because I don't have my greeting stamped yet. My card base is 4 1/4 inches by 11. And then we scored it at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. So we're going to fold this just like we would be folding our card. And then we're folding the 2 3/4 section backwards. What is that? Thank goodness it's going to be covered up with paper. Got a little white spot on there. And so you have your little Z fold. Okay. Then you have your second piece of cardstock. The matching base is 3 1/2 inches by 9. And we scored it at 4 1/2. If you're like me and you have a mark on your paper trimmer at 4 1/4, pay attention because I miscut my paper. Well, not miscut. I misscored my paper so many times when I was getting my cardstock prepped because I kept going to the line that I have. I keep a little dot up here for 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. And I kept scoring it at the line. That's only 4 1/4. So make sure you're going to the 4 1/2 inch mark and score that in half. Trust me, the paper's going to fit a whole lot better if you fold it at 4 1/2. Okay. And then we have a darker color of cardstock, which is 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. And that's going to be the back panel for this piece. Okay. And then you have your whatever pattern paper you are using, And I have this listed as DSP1 and DSP-A and DSP-B. So your designer series paper, design A, which is this larger of the two pieces, 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then you have a designer series paper B, which is the smaller, 2.5 inches by 4 inches, and we're going to put that on to the card base here. And then I also have a piece of the same B pattern paper cut at 3.5 inches by 2 inches, and this is the paper that I'll use for my gift card holder part. So we can start adhering the stuff together as I throw tape all around. I've been throwing paper around this morning. I finally, believe it or not, got all of my solid scrap papers separated into little containers by color family. That took a while. Okay. Before you adhere, well, if we're going to add ribbon, we really should have added it before this. I'm not putting ribbon on this one, so I didn't think about it. But if you would like to add ribbon, it would probably, excuse me, here we go, lose my voice. Add that onto your designer series paper before you add it to your cardstock. You can still add it to this. It's going to be on the inside flap, which might not be a bad idea anyway, because that's where our gift card holder would be. So we could actually, if you were really thinking about it, you could dress it up and it would go across the top of where your gift card. See, my ribbon here is only on the front flap. My gift card holder is on the inside. I could have wrapped my ribbon the whole way around here and decorated my flap a little bit more. But that's okay. I'll just make another one if I want to do that, right? Right. Okay, so let's put this onto the darker color panel. I should have looked at this. I'm expecting to run out of Stampin' Seal Plus here anytime. And no, I was going to say enemy there. I was close. And I'm not sure, to be honest, if I have another refill. Okay. I add my smaller of the two designer series paper to that front panel. So I didn't even get to look at, oh, is that it? I think that was it. That was it. See? I knew it was close. I should have searched for another one before I got started. I didn't look at the weather to see if we were supposed to have a nice weekend or a rainy weekend. Doesn't matter. My son actually just called and asked me if I wanted to dog sit tomorrow, because he was going to go in and work for a few hours. So, then our inside will go like this and flap over the front. And then we can decorate the front any way we like. So I did keep a piece of Very Vanilla out so that I can stamp my greeting. And I also thought I might do a fall leaf on here, just as a decoration. So I'm going to put my inside panel to the card base. Sorry, I get thinking to myself here, and sometimes I don't think I'm speaking up clearly. I apologize. So I need to center this. And there's our main card. Now we can decorate any way you like. So I think I pulled out Cajun Craze and Early Espresso. And quite honestly, I might just grab pumpkin pie and cut a pumpkin fur on here. This thing's been used and abused. Poor pumpkin. Let's just see how we like it. So your basic card design is made. And again, for some reason, I prefer my autumn cards. I almost always go with the very vanilla unless my designer series paper is definitely on a white background. And I think I'm going to die cut my greeting out to put on here. And I'm going to do Season of Thanks. And now I have to find my ornate dies because they have the cute little frames. I had them out. Oh, maybe that's them right by my leg. So remember, when you're planning on using a die cut to cut your greeting out, to leave yourself enough space around. There was one last night that I considered using, and I had stamped too close to the one edge, so there wasn't enough room for me to use that die, which wasn't a problem because they have others to choose from. I did have my Early Espresso ink out too because I just didn't know if I wanted to, and I still don't know if I want to do that greeting in, oh, I think that's fine. So I'm starting to get excited about the Stamp a Stack. Oh, that's not the ornate dies. Where did I put them? Oh no, I need them. I need them. I have to have them. And they have to be here because I just used them last night. Oh, something. No, that's the bedazzled paper, which if you missed out on that one through Celebration, I think you're out of luck. Rumor has it it's gone. Foot. There we are. Ornate Frames dies, and these are still available. So we can add I don't want to use that one. It looks like a tombstone. I've been working on Halloween cards for days, so I'm ready for something different here. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I'm going to do that. Got washi tape stuck all over on me. And I had dies for the little pumpkin that came with. This is last year's Thanksgiving. I'm pretty sure this was last year. Maybe it was 2 years ago. I don't know. I looked to see if this was still in the catalog because it's a great set. It's got pumpkin, maple leaf. Come on, little guy. Very nice sayings. There's another one in there right now. Was that the wrong pumpkin size? And I circled it because I've been meaning to. No, that's it. No, that's it. Excuse me. I want to get that one, and I think it's one I'm going to use at our holiday workshop, so I need to get that ordered. And I have my cut and emboss machine here. on the left. I'm just not going to pull it over because I have so much stuff on the table. I think I'm quite done with these, so I don't really want to put them away. Now that I've just made more scrap paper after I cleaned it all up. Oh. Ah. And this one, I don't think I am going to make into a gift card holder. I just want it to be I think I just am going to want it to be a Thanksgiving Day card. And I'm just trying to think how I want to decorate it a little bit. So, let's see if, what do I have here? I have some brown twine. I have some, and we don't get much Cajun Craze ribbon, huh? That was from a paper pumpkin kit. This is pale papaya. Oh, that might be pretty on there, huh? I was thinking of, I might just make a little bow. Maybe the pumpkin's not doing it. I think the pumpkin's not doing it. The nice thing about this too is if you have a card base that isn't too awfully dark, you don't have to add another insert to stamp your inside message. You would be able to stamp it directly onto here, so that helps you get your cards finished up a little bit quicker. What else do I have? I have, oh, what's this? Ooh, what did I just throw on the floor? Oh, that's blue twine. Oh, that's pink. I thought it was orange. Cinnamon cider. I need to make a decision because I have a virtual doctor appointment this morning. Oh, that's cute too. That's just our the crumb cake twine. That probably is nicer when I'm done with this morning, so I can't really play games like I like to do. So how can we dress this up? Sorry, I just went really quiet, huh? Thinking of what else I might have. I do have some other bits cut out of this same set. I think that's out of this as well. Yep. This die set came with some little maple leaves. And I tend to cut out a whole bunch of things sometimes and then just keep them together with my seasons so that if I'm in a hurry, I have things there ready to go. I do have a problem sometimes with being overly prepared, I guess. This is there's this designer series paper in the package as well. I think I'm going to go with those couple of leaves and the twine. So blue dots, I was going to say you were flopping all over here in front of me a little bit ago. Now I need you, you better be there. Blue dot, blue dot. There we are. Oh yeah, we're also getting ready for, actually, oh, I gotta do that too. Ian's waiting for an answer from each of us who are participating in. We are going to have our very first ever stamp camp. And 4 of Anne's design team members, including myself, will be designing cards that we will share with those who purchase the stamp camp event, to be held on October the, oh, it's right after my Stamp-A-Stack, so 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's October 9th. I don't think we have the time established yet, but I do think that those who purchase the stamp camp would have those videos available to them whenever they could get to them, because each design team member then will do about a half an hour to a 45-minute video on how to create a card using the stamps and dies from this okay, I'm good with that. Yeah. From what we had elected to use. And do I have that out? Oh, I do. I have it set aside though because I just finished my design to turn it in. Season of Thanks. Oh, that's not going to work there because it just bent. I have to turn it over a little bit. I opened up the card. I had it sticking up a little too high there. Oh, don't make it sticky there because that's kind of foil and I don't want it to leave residue on the foil. Get that all off of there. My glue squirted out the side. I think I'm making it worse instead of better, maybe. All right, leave it alone to dry before I touch it again and make it a mess again. Yeah, so this is going to be our stamp camp project, Merriest Moments, and this is a hybrid embossing folder. This comes with embossing folder and dies that actually fit inside the embossing folder, so you can cut and emboss at the same time. So watch for detail. She's making some graphics for us to share with our customers, and those will be out very soon. I think once that dries, I'm going to have to get the glue off of there. If I do it now, I'm going to make a mess. I love these brushed metallic adhesive back dots. Yep, and these are my gift, my thank you gift, when you shop with me and spend $50 this month. So there you go with that one. Let's do a Christmas card. Move my scraps more to sort into my little bins now. I keep sliding off my pillow for some reason today. Oh, and I should put this pumpkin in my little container to be used at a later time. Okay. Fun times. Holiday cards. Where did I put my Christmas stuff now? These guys. Oh, don't drop any of it. All right. So I'm using the Penguin Playmates paper that was in the Celebration catalog. And I don't see my catalog here. Lord only knows where I may have put that. I was going to show it to you. It's free with a $50 purchase. But by now, if you don't have the catalog, you're in some trouble anyway. All right. Let's get started with this one. I did not have the Penguin Punch. I wish I did, but it was sold out. So I had fussy cut some of these little guys out of the Designer Series paper. And you know I'm not a fussy cutter, so it had to be easy, obviously, because I did it. And my card base, again, 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2 and 2 3/4. So fold our card in half, and at the 2 3/4 inch score line, fold it back. You have your second matching card base, which is 3 1/2 inches by 9, and we scored it again at 4 1/2, so that it has a score in the middle. Our Designer Series paper is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. This one I might make into a gift card holder. The second DSP is 2 1/2 by 4 inches. Is that right? Is this right? Oh, this is, I think this is 4 1/2. It looked a little wide. I just grabbed it out of the paper pack and didn't measure. 4 1/4. There we go. Must have been left from a different card that I made. All right, now 2 1/2 by 4. Okay. And then for my darker colored matte, you know, you guys have heard me say before that I really am never happy with any purples to coordinate with this. So I also pulled out Misty Moonlight. I thought that might look better because of the blue in his scarf and also in the polar bear scarf, because I think I'm going to add these guys to the front of my card. So I think I'm going to use the Misty Moonlight as my back panel on this. And I did not have the stamp set for this paper either. So I'm using Words of Cheer. Ooh, make sure it's opening the right way. Could have had that going upside down. I'm just going to use Words of Cheer and cut out a greeting for the front of this. I'll adhere this folded panel to my darker cardstock panel, placing it in the center. Again, I didn't need ribbon on here because I already had planned on using my little critters that I cut out. This is a cute pack, this paper pack. Greens, blues, purples. Oh, that looks so much better now that I cut it to the 4 1/4. All right. Put this on the inside. I mean, you see how quickly this card can come together. It's adorable. Oh, I think I like the blue. Okay. Now for the gift card holder part. Did I keep a piece of scrap paper out for that? You can use whatever circle punch you have. I cannot find my 1-inch punch, so I'm just using my 3/4 inch circle punch. We need a circle to hold the gift card in place. And I'm going to use the same punch and just punch out, not even half, just for a little thumb notch in my pocket. Have my silicone mat here so I can put glue around the border of this little pocket. So not on the thumb notched side, but on the other 3 sides. A very thin strip of glue. And then, oh, did I make that too big? It does up here. Inches by 2. 3.5. Oh, I don't know what I did with this one. Where's my chomper? Maybe I shouldn't do that because I'll get glue all over it. I'll just save that one for a different card and use. Is there ever a day that I do this without messing up? Rarely, you know, very rarely. Where's my little red ruler? Because did I measure something wrong again? 3.5. Base 3.5 by 9. Oh, I wonder if I should have done 3.25. So if you're going to add a pocket to the inside for your gift card, I guess 3.25 inches by 2 would probably be better. Yep. I'm waiting for that to go in my coffee cup. And then I just took all my Starbucks cards and added them to my my app yesterday. So our Starbucks has been so busy. Every time I've tried to go, the line has been out to the road. And so yesterday, I have a bunch of gift cards. When I retired and from last Christmas and stuff, people had given me gift cards and I didn't get to use them. So I've been trying to go. And so yesterday I had some errands to run in the morning and the line did not look bad. So I was able to go in and grab a coffee. I haven't had one for a long time from there. It was nice. So anyways, I brought all my gift cards up after I added them to my app so I can use them when I'm working on those journals to help spread the glue. Or that's better. Okay, so now our gift card would fit right in there and tuck under our little circle that I put on with a dimensional just to help hold it from, to keep it from falling out. Now we just need to do the top, the front. I guess it is a top. Okay, how about this little guy? I guess it can hang over the edge a little, right? And I was going to add this one, sending you Christmas cheer, and that way when I put a gift card in there, I hope I'm sending a little cheer. Sending you Christmas cheer. And I think I'm going to stamp that in my Misty Moonlight on a scrap of white. Where did I put my scraps? So just throwing paper all over this morning. White. And I don't know which die will fit this. So once again, I want to make sure that I stamp this more towards the center of my scrap, allowing myself some room to cut it out. This Words of Cheer is really a nice set too. Keep my inks out so I can make my insides. I want to use the same one. Really, I'd like to layer it. Maybe put a little piece of Misty Moonlight behind this. Make it pop out a little bit more, you know? So I need a layering die. And we do have the stitch nested labels. I don't like the shape of that for my greeting. How about, I meant to grab Stitch So Sweetly. Where are you? There you are. Stitch So Sweetly. Sliding off my pillow again. Oh, these are Skull of Contours. I was going to say, that's not them. Ay, 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 caramba. Oh, there. Okay. There is Stitch So Sweetly. I mean, that just kind of sounded like it should go with the little penguins. Because they're so sweet. I always see that other one in the Skull of Contours dies and grab it because I think it's this. nice. And then we'll put this in blue. Yes. My virtual doctor call today is with my allergy doctor, and she's started to take me off of some of my allergy medicine, which is great because that's the name of the game, to get off of some of the drugs. I'm trying to be healthier without the medicine, but I'll tell you, I'm not too sure about stopping any other allergy medicines, especially with October right around the corner, and that is my worst month ever with allergies. Sending you Christmas cheer. Sorry, I just wanted to center that a little bit better. Okay, you're on here, and then give me a piece of Misty Moonlight. And we'll make a little background from that. Oh, where'd you go? That little die stuck to my plate. That back in here. You can tell my die sets that have the old magnets in them. They're the ones that are always flopping around inside the cases. That the newer magnets that we had gotten are so much stronger, and they just hold everything in place nicely. I don't need the tape for that. I'm not trying. I like to put a piece of washi tape around when I'm die cutting around my greeting so that I don't accidentally move my paper and mess up my stamped image. But this is just a background, so I don't have to worry. It helps when she puts them back in there the right way too. Yes. Well, that'll be cute. Okay. Yes, yes. So I think I'll put this down flat onto the blue background. This is the fun part when you get to decorate the fronts of your cards. I think I'll put it on this side so I like the little fox. He's so cute. Oh, I know what I could do. I know. Oh. Goodness. All right, and we'll put this on flat. Little bear, sorry, you're getting covered up, but your big daddy bear will be up front here. Yeah, big daddy bear. I'll line it up even with my card edge there. Now, let's add some. He's a little bit thin, but I think if I have enough dimensionals on the back, it will be okay. The paper is a little thin. I don't want to go too much, because his feet are going to hang down a little bit. And so is his one little tiny paw there. So I'll put a dimensional on this one, but we're going to leave that one alone. And then I'll put the penguin on the inside. How about that? Dress it up a little bit. Yeah. Will be cutesy. I can put it up on the gift card holder part. Ah, these dimensionals are tough. I'll move his one little foot up a bit, sticking on the underneath side. Okay, I think we're good there. Sending you a little Christmas cheer. And then we'll put him up here. That's dry now. I can take off that little bit of glue that snuck out the edge. If you don't have one of these glue erasers, you can get them on Amazon. And when you have some sticky glue like this, just use this eraser and it balls up the glue for you so you can get it off. When your eraser gets too dirty, just snip off the little piece that's all gummy and it's ready to go again. And it takes a long time for it to get to a point where you have to snip any off. So it isn't like you go through very many of these in a year. I've had this one for a few years. It's not going anywhere really. But it does come in handy. Another little tip, if you have glue on something and it feels a little bit sticky, if you've got embossing buddy or a any kind of an anti-static powder bag that you use when you're embossing, just dab over your sticky part with that, and the cornstarch or whatever it is inside will also take away your stickiness. Remember, I had that pocket a little bit big and I cut down a smaller size, so my glue was still on my card. There we go. That's better. Let me see where my card is going to be because I don't want him to get in the way of that. Or do I want to put it, you know what, maybe I'll put it down here. Yep, with my, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put him here. Wishing you a joyful Christmas. Yeah, so these are, and I don't remember what they're called. I don't know if you just look up like adhesive remover erasers or something like that. They're really, really, really handy. And I got to get my fat head in here so I can get this straight. Are you a stamp cleaner when you're done, or do you just put your stamps away? I know a lot of people do not clean out their stamps. They just put them right back in the case in their holders. I'm just always afraid if I have like purple or blue or red or something, I'm going to pull a stamp out and go to use it the next time in like So Saffron or Daffodil Delight or something and end up getting a color on there that really I don't want. There! I like it. Clean some of these things up here quickly. Put this cardboard back under here so you can see the cards. We got a fuzzy on that one. I have to think of what I want to put on the inside of there. And so there, excuse me, are our cards for today. What do you think? Just thinking about what I want to put on the inside there. Sorry, I digress, right? Yay. I'm back. So thank you for joining me today. I hope that this inspires you to get started on some holiday cards because it's going to be here before we know it. I realize it's only September, but every year at Christmas time, don't we sit there and think, oh, I should have started this sooner? Well, it comes every year at the same time, so we have the opportunity to get started on it now. And remember, we're going to do the holiday cards on October 6th and 7th. So if you're in my area, because this is a live workshop, we'll be doing them here. And once you register with me, I will make sure that all of my customers that are coming have the address and know where to come to. And we'll have some fun. Maybe I'll make Christmas cookies. Won't that be fun? Yeah. All right. So everybody enjoy your weekend and go out and do something fun with the people that you love. And we'll see you next week. Stop by Monday on Facebook if you're not busy, about 10 o'clock, and we'll